The first thing I think I need to say this, because people very often, I come across people who have got a very strange idea of what it is like, what the afterlife is like. And because they think their body doesn't exist anymore, what is happening? Are they turning into ghosts? Are they turning into balls of light? All this sort of thing. And this is a really important issue, because it explains the whole beauty, the whole complexity, the grand design of consciousness. Is there are millions and billions of realities apart from this, and all these reality happening simultaneously, and they're happening on different vibratory levels, which we can access when we leave our physical body and focus on these. Now there are, for example, and the other thing I need to say is that each experience, let's say we go into an afterlife state of our hometown, and the first thing lots of people report when they have an out-of-body experience, they think they're still on Earth, because it all feels very, very real. Everything feels hard. They can smell, they can talk, they can taste, they can have all the sensory perceptions they have on a physical life, but they're simply in a parallel reality, in another dimensional level. So now the thing is, the higher the vibration of the dimensional level is, the more harmonious the level, the more beautiful the reality actually gets. And that also applies to the very negative levels. They become increasingly dark, increasingly depressing, if you like. But these worlds sort of opening up in an infinite number of ways, and each level, even the most sublime level, where everything is made out of light and a serene beauty which is almost impossible to describe, is physical. It feels physical. For example, if you take the picture behind me, that is a sort of demonstration. If I was going to walk around it, I could touch the rocks, I could smell the flowers, I could swim in the water, I could fly around the mountains, and I could, and it would be absolutely real. It would be just as real as the physical world. There are different levels of consciousness which open up reality in a way which we simply cannot experience here. So I would say the higher our vibratory experience becomes, the more real life becomes, not the less real, not the more ethereal, the more untouchable. It becomes more real until we unite with our core consciousness, when everything is totally real. So then, compared with these higher states of consciousness, our physical life appears like a dream, And very often people, what they experience when they had a near-death experience, they feel, oh, I have woken up. I've come home. For the first time, I feel I'm truly alive. And then, why do I have to go back to my body? Why can't I stay here? And so that is the reality of things. We are exiles on this place. We have a very short time here, which we think is a very long time. It is the only time which counts. And it is a very important time, because we are here for a specific reason. And the reason we are here cannot be learned on any other level, because here we have the greatest challenge to overcome fear, to liberate ourselves from our restrictions. We are controlled in this world, and we have to overcome the control, or we have to learn to live with it. So there's an infinite learning possibility here, which we don't get on any other level. So we have to appreciate that. We mustn't say, okay, enough of this, I had enough, let's get the hell out of here. That would be a missed opportunity. And I think that's why why at the moment we have got 7.5 billion people crowding around this planet to have this unique experience. So we should be grateful and stay here as long as we can possibly manage.
I don't.